I am Frau Blucher.
Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We just got some breaking news in the background, just as the intro was playing. Lisa Marie Presley passed away just a few minutes ago. Oh, wow. All right, let's go ahead and bring our crew in here. We got Dan, we got Kiri, we got Rich. And, well, shoot, come on. Jump in here, Bill. Come on. Here's Bill. And live from the Pacific Diamond in Hilo, Hawaii, Lewis Lee.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. I hated to start the show with that news, but it just came across the wire as the intro was rolling.
I glitched. Can you repeat it, Joe?
Lisa Marie Presley has passed away at the age of
54, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's sad. Well, she's with Daddy now.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Daddy and her son. But we also got somebody else here who is live from the Doubletree Hotel in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
The DoubleTree.
The DoubleTree.
John, did you get kicked out of your house?
And he's froze up. I mean, everything was fine till I hit the button and he froze.
Sunspots.
Well, he did have 2 Windows updates this week, and we know that Windows updates and his connection to the show do not always have the best of relationships.
Yeah, I got a Samsung update at 2 a.m. this morning, so that'll be interesting.
And John has dropped out on us. Okay. Oh,
He's a determined young man. He'll be back.
That's why you gotta install Linux.
I didn't realize the bleach stains were this bad. Okay.
Well, it was pretty cool watching a plane land at the Hilo airport.
Oh.
You guys see that plane?
No.
Not really. I can see some water and some buildings in the front end of the ship.
Just went past the water tower and
zoom, Lewis, zoom.
I can't zoom on the little selfie camera. Oh,
Start swimming.
It was cool. It was cool.
And
I am here in Hilo, Hawaii, on the Big Island. You can see some surf behind me there. And I am on the Diamond Princess, and this was the first port of call in our 4-day Hawaiian cruise. It took us 5.5 days to get here. Had lots to do on the way. Had a lot of fun, but now it's time to visit Hawaii. Today we're in Hilo, went to Volcano National Park. Tomorrow we're going to be in Honolulu from 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. Among the things that we're going to do is we're going to go to Pearl Harbor. I'm going to visit the USS Arizona Memorial and pay my respects to my fellow and forebear sailors. And we're going to do as much as we can in Honolulu before we leave. Today, I actually bought me a true Hawaiian shirt because it's actually made in Hawaii. So,
well, that sounds like fun.
Yep. And then let's see.
Would be
then,
proud.
the day after tomorrow, we're going to be in Kauai, and in Kauai, we're just going to beach it. We're just going to hang out at the beach and watch the surf and maybe swim a little bit. And then the last day, we're going to be in Maui. And in Maui, we're actually going to board a submarine. And we're going to go down and dive a shipwreck and coral reef and see all kinds of sea life. This submarine will take us down about 125 feet. So
Far
you'll
out.
see a lot more that way than you can just by snorkeling.
Yep.
And then after Maui, we're on our way back to San Diego and back home. Sorry, the wind wasn't bad until I got up here. So
Of course.
blocked it a little bit.
So
So how are you guys doing? I know the weather is really bad back home. I apologize for that. I left you to hold the bag for bad weather.
That's all right.
we had
There'll be more when you come back.
we had some good
You're
thunder
gonna save
boomers.
me some.
We had some good thunder boomers roll through today.
Well, yeah, I saw Catoosa County had a lot of downed trees and power lines and a real mess down there. And then Chattanooga had a building facade collapse. I don't know if it was definitely weather related, but yeah.
We're at.
West Main near Market.
Ah.
They were renovating it to put a hotel headquarters there, and the facade of the building collapsed, crushed a car parked on the street.
Wow.
Well, let me go see if I can get some information on that.
Yeah, happened around lunchtime, from what I understand.
Okay. Oh.
Yep.
See, even when I'm halfway around the world, I keep a track on the news.
All right, there's John. There's John back.
Hey, all right. Just so y'all
say
know,
that,
I
and then-
am I am broadcast. Oh, let me turn this sideways here. I am broadcasting from the DoubleTree by Hilton, downtown Chattanooga, for HallowCon, and that's David. He's going to be one of the registration guys tomorrow. Say hi, David. Hi, David. And this is our stupid show, literally. And yeah, let me see here. It's a new phone. I'm not used to it yet. Everything's
Okay.
there we go.
Well, hey, guys, that tells me where we need to be to broadcast tomorrow.
You think?
Or where not to be.
Hey, I'm in a big concrete building during a tornado warning. Where are you guys at? Okay.
In a
Tornado
little concrete building
What?
after a tornado.
Halfway around the world.
Here in Illinois, we stand out in the yard to watch the tornadoes. We don't go in buildings.
Yeah,
Lewis
we do
has a
that in
volcano.
Indiana too.
Yep.
I'm sure I had at least one neighbor out on the front porch with a shotgun going, "Bring it!"
Booze and firearms optional.
In Georgia? No, not optional at all.
No,
There's a
I'm
law.
saying in Indiana when we're out going, hey, there's a tornado. Let's go take a look. Booze and firearms are optional. You can bring them. You don't have to. I'm basically sober when I do it.
I live in Georgia. We have people that go outside with shotguns and shoot at the tornadoes. Okay.
Hey, Lewis, I just pulled up the information on it. It took the Chattanooga Fire Department longer to drive their trucks there than it did turnout gear, guys in turnout gear to get there. It was right
Why?
across
Because
the
of the
street.
rain?
No, it was right across the street from Number 1 Fire Hall
Oh,
on Main Street.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They haven't lost the foundation yet.
But yeah, I noticed Rich, when I did the opening, had a little bit of a giggle fit.
Yes. The throw of Luker into the horse and the rubber chicken.
Yeah, that's John's favorite toy. He loves that video. He requested.
That was the best transition.
Where's the con suite for the convention going to be?
Downstairs in the meeting rooms area.
Are you in the elevator?
No, I'm not.
not anymore.
Not anymore.
John looks like he's on the run.
I am on a run. Growing a beard. Somebody recognize me. I'm doing a whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I came over here. I showed up early to help set up the art show, and we about got that done. I think we got everything done except light bulbs.
Oh, light bulbs and the clamp lights.
I got to put one of those up in the backyard.
Pick up, so you get too deep in the building.
I had to go to the hotel.
Yeah. It's just rising.
Looks like the haze is getting worse. Mauna Kea is even more obscured now. I was hoping to show you guys the white-capped volcano.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon?
I got a weather alert for a possible snowstorm in the Great Smoky Mountains.
Yeehaw!
Well, for once, I'm glad I'm not in the Great Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, we're having March-like weather in Illinois here. We might get a little bit of flurries tonight, but it's going to jump back into the 50s next week and have thunderstorms Monday. So I'm loving it.
Stupid.
Well,
Oh, no, who's talking?
Oh, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Casey,
Hi.
Casey said hi.
Oh, it's KC.
Casey's
Hi,
here, and
Casey.
Brandon's here, and
I see
Hi, Brandon.
Casey.
Hey, Brandon.
wait, there's Casey. Yeah, that my other phone had a camera up here.
Why are y'all not down here?
Well, he's in Hawaii. He's in Illinois.
I'd rather be in Hawaii.
He lives in Hell. And the rest of them. Oh wait, he lives in Athens, and let's see. The other three probably will be down here tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. We call that Illinois here.
Illinois.
I'm from Wisconsin, I know.
Especially after the assault weapon ban.
Oh, you're down at the dealer's room.
Hey guys, guess what I'm holding in my hands?
More toys.
$500 worth of plastic.
You know what this is?
$500 worth of plastic.
No, this is
Looks
called
like the Beatles.
This is called $1,000.
I was half right.
Hey, John.
And believe me, I didn't pay $1,000 for it because I'm too cheap. But
John, find out where my table is and let me know when I get there. That way I don't have to start looking for it.
Hold on. I can do that, I think. I don't think they closed it yet. Of course, nobody's here yet, hardly. So.
I'm usually right there by registration.
Oh, that's the HallowCon table. For some reason, I was thinking you had a table in the dealer's room.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, just next time you wander upstairs.
I'm wandering right there. Chattanooga Public Library, Movement Radio, Chattanooga Comic Con, Tatooine, Sign Up.
I'm usually right in that corner right there.
IHOP has a table at the
Atlantis Theme Park. HallowCon. No, they got you down on the by the Vision Ballroom seat.
Okay, is there a power outlet by there?
I'm curious about that too. Is there?
There's one across from it.
From the wall.
Well, I can't have one across from it.
you better bring a long extension cord.
There's one behind the next table.
Okay, so I'll bring my extension cord.
Yeah, it's only about 10 feet. So.
Are there any outlets over by the Tatooine table?
Oh, wow! This is wild. We've got two mobile attendees going right now.
Yeah. I'm walking down the starboard side on deck 15 right now.
So, did you get to see the volcano yet, Lewis?
Yes, he was there earlier.
Oh yeah, there's Mauna Kea right there.
Are you bringing home any lava?
By, yes, I am, but it was blessed.
Oh,
so
I saw your necklace. I saw the necklace you were making.
Yeah, the necklace. Right.
They're not going to let you go up there.
I'm bringing that back home.
They're not going to let you go up there.
I am not.
No big metal scoop. Bring home your own lava.
No. That wouldn't.
Mason jar full of lava.
Sort of.
Yeah.
That would be nice to get some fresh.
It's kind of cool. We're jet propelled. You see the smokestack? It looks like there's jet engines up there.
Ma'am, this ain't lava. This is John Scarborough's hot sauce in the mason jar he sent to me.
Nope, no, Bill.
I don't think they'd buy that.
Well, there probably are turbines on board because of.
Yeah, a lot of ships run on jet turbines now, but I don't know if they do that with cruise ships. Don't see why they wouldn't.
What?
Run them on jet turbines.
What? No.
Vroom, vroom.
It's totally diesel powered. It's got 4 engines, 4 props. We averaged 19 knots on the way here. We topped out at 22, but could actually, as we approached Hilo, the swells were about 9 to 10 meters. So we slowed down to about 15 knots just to navigate those a little bit better. But so far, I mean, it's been kind of a rough ride. You swim at your own risk because the pool water is just sloshing all over the place.
It looked like
But
they had a wave.
just fine.
They had a wave pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be. Supposed to be, but it was a wave pool.
Yeah.
Somebody
the hot
surfing
tubs
in
are
the
just
pool,
fine.
right?
This is the only cruise ship afloat that has a full-size, authentic Japanese bath on board.
You mentioned
called
that.
the Isumi.
I saw that.
And it is awesome. I mean, they've got these very large public baths, jacuzzis that have the plate glass windows so you can sit there and look out at the ocean while you're soaking.
Now,
And dude, nobody's taking advantage of it. I'm the only one that's down there.
well, let me ask you a question. Do they close them when the swells get bad?
No.
Oh,
No,
really?
those are still open. Yeah. Well, the hot tubs are only 2 feet deep.
Oh.
So there's not a whole lot of water to slosh around, and they're kind of designed for it anyway. So it's been pretty cool. But they've got the steam room, sauna, aromatherapy inhalation room. Is that movie getting to be too much for you?
No.
We don't hear it.
Okay. I didn't know if you could or not. But yeah, they got all that stuff. I mean, you go down there, you put a robe on, grab a couple of towels, go around and just partake of all the amenities, all you want. And I want a lot because it's very relaxing. Not that there's anything to relax from, but I'm kind of banking it, for when I get back.
That is
There were a
sweet.
bunch of workers. I don't know what they were doing. I think they're staying here at the hotel. Trying to get in the doors.
Is John bad talking us?
Yeah. No, bad talking to somebody else.
Oh.
Business talk. Yeah.
That is so nice.
About 3 or 4 times.
I'm going to walk a little bit farther back now. Here's one of the bars.
Ah,
All right, my idiots are probably going to start losing their mind any time now because Misty just pulled up.
Okay.
I'll show you the Lido deck pool here in a second.
Is that the one that you showed with the water running one side of the ship?
Yes. Yeah, but it's nowhere near as active now.
Oh, for those of you who don't
I
know,
saw a fin.
for those of you who don't know, John finally bought a smartphone. So
Oh boy!
All right.
that explains why the
Is
picture
it
is
smarter
so
than
bad.
John, though?
And cue the ugly cats.
I don't know if it's smarter than me, but it's definitely more cantankerous.
Okay. And for you geeks, and you know who you are, we're all of us, there is a special lounge on board called Skywalker's Lounge.
Looks like Mars.
Can you see
The pictures are similar.
Ah,
Oh,
It hangs.
And that
it
wasn't a
hangs-
rover, that was a
it
bomb
hangs over
robot.
the side
right?
of the ship. But that
Y'all are
is
drowning each other
Skywalker's
out.
Lounge.
I don't think they know they're each
Sorry
other.
about that. Yeah, that's Skywalker's
Yeah.
Lounge.
Yeah, you're getting a sneak preview. And actually,
What
I
is
believe it's
that?
John Carter on Mars.
Yep.
I believe it's John Carter on Mars.
It is.
It is. Yeah, he needed a little love because the movie sucked.
Yeah, Skywalker Lounge. I didn't know Disney owned Princess Cruise Lines.
They don't.
Yet.
Stupid o'clock.
And I'm just waiting for them to sue. But it's really cool because you can see the reflection of the ocean in the windows. They're tilted at just
You know
the right
Joe.
angle.
Hi, Joe.
Kiri, you probably know Kiri.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, I think you know Joe Bachman. And then, let's see, Lewis Lee from WDO. And, well, he's teaching school now, actually.
But who's that? Who's that in the?
Him and his wife are doing
the
their honeymoon
background?
cruise. And they just hit Hawaii yesterday. So it's kind of cool.
So what is the tent?
Tent. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me back out here and show it to you. That's actually the bar.
Oh, that's the bar this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say hi. Hi. That's Lanny.
Hi, Lanny. So that whole room is the bar suite, correct? Not by the
Yes.
con suite. Damn.
And there's the people that are building Mars for us.
Okay. Is
They're
that the? Is it in the
They're
same?
terraforming.
Is it in the same room? Yeah.
Terrawalling. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, it's Mars, isn't it? Aeroswalling or aeroforming? Aerosforming. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. In the aft portion of the ship now, and this very large outdoor jacuzzi is part of the Izumi Japanese bath.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Hey, bring that back with you.
It is extremely nice.
Bring it back with you, and we'll set it up in your
Believe
backyard.
me, I wish I could. I wish I could. That's about the size of my backyard.
Take
It
pictures.
would take up a large portion. Oh, we got plenty of pictures.
Take pictures.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you, best way to take pictures is have Denise stand next to them with her hand out in certain places. That way you could use her finger to start calculating. Measure her finger.
And just so you know,
boy.
And just so you know, a $1 bill is 6 inches long. Comes in handy for that sort of thing.
I did not know that. Not that I ever worked for a printing company, and not that I ever tried to counterfeit anything.
Well, considering it's the U.S. Treasury, they actually don't measure them that accurately. Go figure. And so the sizes of the dollar bills vary slightly, but they're all right around 6 inches.
I've actually been to the U.S. Treasury and watched them print money. It's quite an operation.
Which one do you?
The one in D.C.
Oh. Well, you know, they've got printing places all over the country. They got Denver and Atlanta and West Point. And
Denver, yeah. San Francisco.
I actually got one of the. I actually got one of the state park quarters that came from the West Point Mint. That surprised me because I'd never known that existed before.
Well, I'll tell you right now, John, Dan, if you got a West Point quarter, it's $20 right now.
Wow.
Well, my heirs and assigns will be going through my coin collection. I've got some rare stuff from England too.
If I remember correctly, all the gold coins they mint in the country are done at West Point. I don't think anybody else does gold coins.
I didn't think they did gold coins.
I mean, you're talking about the gold dollar coins?
No, the actual, they do ceremonial gold coins.
Oh, okay.
The collector.
They're you got it. You got to be president or something. But,
for a minute there, I thought you were talking about the Susan B. Anthony dollars. I got a full of those.
No, they do those.
You can't give those away.
I'll just will them to somebody.
Sir, I just want to remind you that sports deck will be closed at 5 to 7 p.m.
5 to 7? Okay.
So you still have 30 minutes.
Okay.
Session.
Thank you.
I will just put this on the side. This way.
Okay. Appreciate it.
What goes from 5?
I'll be right down. the sports deck will be closed from 5 to 7.
Ah, was that the boss talking to you?
That's
or?
where I was taking you guys. Yeah, I was a crew member.
Oh, crew member.
Very, very polite. Yeah. See, they got a little basketball court with netting to keep the basketball in the court.
Yeah, that would be sort of rough trying to.
And I imagine it helps keep the basketball players on the ship too.
Yeah, but you know what? The Dolphins are really good. They'll throw it right back at you.
That looked like the same basketball court I saw at Michigan City State Prison.
Not the way the Dolphins played this year.
This is where we get our great internet service.
Ah. I was thinking it was a radar dome, but
yeah.
It's a Wi-Fi.
Here's the back of that jet engine. Is that cool?
We can't really see. Let me pull him up. There we go.
There.
Yep.
Makes it look like a jet engine. Kind of cool.
Huh.
Don't stick your finger in there, Lewis.
You're never going to get 0.5 past light speed with that thing.
What do you mean?
No, this is a huge ship. This thing is about the size of an aircraft carrier. It's right at 1,000 feet long, 118,000 tons displacement, which is actually about 10,000 tons more than an aircraft carrier.
Now, it does have a heliport on it, doesn't it?
Yes, but that's only for an emergency.
Yeah. Use life flight.
Surf's really coming in now.
The tide probably changed.
Yeah, tide's coming in.
When you're a writer, you know these things.
Well, guys, it has been fun, but I think I am going to leave the show to you and go down and get ready for dinner because it's getting close to 5 o'clock.
All right.
Enjoy your trip, sir.
Lewis, this is also just coming in. Former Rep Bobby Wood has passed away.
Like flies, I say. They're dropping like flies.
Well, one more. You got Lisa Marie and Bobby, and now we'll have to have one more.
Jeff Beck.
Jeff Beck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's right. Jeff Beck yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So is that our 3?
Well, there's 3.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 3 now. Y'all can stop dying.
Hey, let's just hope it's not like 2016.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
That would be horrible.
That was a pig of a year.
Oh, yeah.
Keith Richards breathes another sigh of relief.
Hey, he beat Betty White. That's all he was shooting for.
We were just talking. Lisa Marie Presley died. Yeah, and then there was a referee. What was the referee's name?
Tennessee Representative Bobby Wood.
Oh, Bobby Wood, Tennessee Representative. Okay. And then Jeff Beck died. So that's the 3. So.
Yeah. Although Bobby Wood might not count because not nationally known.
That's what I was thinking, Lewis.
No disrespect to Bobby, but I interviewed him many times when he was in office.
Oh.
All right. Well, like I said,
right.
I'll let you guys have the show now. It's fun, and we'll see you when I get back.
All right. Sounds like a
Be safe,
guys.
Fun.
I've actually got some work to do, so I'm going to get out of here too. But I figured I'd come out and inviting everybody to come down to see HallowCon tomorrow. Starts at about 3 o'clock.
John, are those tables like 2 foot wide?
Yeah, about 18 inches.
18? Oh,
18
man.
inches, 18 inches by 6 foot.
Okay. All right.
We could.
Just,
We might be able to get you another one, but I'm not certain.
I would like to be on the corner of that room right there. That's where I like.
They already got somebody in there.
The thing is are they set up?
They are set up and the names are already on there.
Dang. All right.
You're locked in, Joe.
I tried.
All right. Holler at you later.
All right.
Have a good night, John.
See you tomorrow.
John.
Should have told John to just have those names disappear somehow.
That's what I was going to do, but it sounded like somebody's already snitching.
Yep. Just have them move the names to the bathroom door or something.
Just swap sides. Come on, guys.
Is that a 2-day event?
3 day.
3 days. Okay.
3 to 3. 3 on Friday to 3 on Sunday.
Next question. Will there be a stupid o'clock Saturday?
That's up to Dan.
First I've heard of it.
Dan, everything's set up. All you got to do is, I got them in December.
Hey, Dan, how is life underneath the bus there? Is it pretty nice?
I don't know. The damn thing needs the oil change real bad.
Yeah, while you're under there, go ahead and take care of that.
And let me tell you, these brakes ain't too good.
Wow. I won't be able to come Saturday, but I'm asking for the people in the audience, obviously.
Well, mainly most our local viewers are down there right now.
Really, most of the people in the Chattanooga area would be at the con, so it makes sense that the people on the panels would be at the con as well. So, yeah. Well, now that I've had an entire 48 hours of advanced warning, I think I can pull it off. But
Dan, I sent you a message earlier.
Like I read my messages.
You responded to it.
You said they were all in order. Everything was set up for the weekend. You didn't say anything about, hey, I'm gone. Exit.
That was Dan's Facebook bot responding to it.
And Carl saying, well, I guess we won't see Joe in the green room. No, I won't be there, Carl, so be careful what you say. I could pop in at any time.
We'll have a drink for you still.
Got everything set up, and then he's out like Richard Simmons at a pride parade.
Oh, Lord.
And I got a little bit of a haircut.
Yeah.
Got your ears lowered.
I got to go down the hall. I'll be right back.
Hurry up, because that's where I was going.
Get back here, back under the bus where you belong.
These people are veterans. They know how to talk.
Let them talk.
No habla español. Wait, crap.
And then Dan's really in trouble.
OCO.
01001011100110011110011. They didn't say what language we're supposed to speak in, so I figured what the hell is
Give me a second to pull up Translate real quick. We can have some real fun with this, Richie.
I thought he was doing addition and subtraction there.
Don't give me ideas for my show on Monday night.
We could do.
Oh, shoot.
I'm tempted. I'm like literally tempted to just go on Try Hack Me during the con on particularly either Friday or Saturday and just see if anybody will notice if I hack anything on Try Hack Me, if they'll try to get me kicked out of the con. Hey, you're not supposed to be using our network to hack. Better get out of here.
Oh, and Kiri, I was the one on your stream the other day under the independent creators directory. I don't know if you
I know that.
realized.
Yeah,
okay.
I noticed that. So, I heard that Boy George decided to write a song about his very angry pet reptile. After playing his composition, he had a calmer chameleon.
I felt.
Sorry, my hat was about to blow off.
What'd you say, Rich?
I said I felt that one before it hit.
I saw the pained look.
I'm like, Boy George, okay, it's a Karma Chameleon joke. I know it.
He's going to be on the A-Team tomorrow night on MeTV. Thank God I'm going to be at the auction.
You know, it'd be a lot easier to pee if you guys had quit telling jokes the whole time I'm standing there.
We'll get back in there and clean that mess up, Dan.
Oh, there wasn't a mess.
That's why.
See, if you shake it more than twice while laughing, it's not considered playing with it, so you're good.
Well, I will tell you one thing I just learned. Tossing a little jingly ball between two cats fixing to fight is absolutely hilarious.
This isn't the green room, Rich.
They go ahead and fight, but you can get it on film.
Hey, it doesn't help as right as it lands, I go,
It sounds like somebody pinched Donald Duck.
Oh, I gotta update this? Really?
Everybody else has.
Get it over with.
No, I updated OBS tonight. Finally. I was only like 3 versions behind, I think.
Oh Lord!
I haven't updated OBS since I first downloaded it, so I'm probably about 50 versions behind. Oh Lord!
I am a horrible IT person.
I got my OBS right before virtual HallowCon, so I've never turned it on. So yeah, it's probably probably may not even start.
Oh, it'll start. It'll just tell you need to register before it'll do anything.
Sad thing, Joe, is most of the best IT folk are horrible IT folk for themselves.
Oh, I do not practice what I preach for the most part.
Oh.
Secure passwords? What are those?
I do practice secure passwords.
Well, I practice secure passwords to an extent. It's the whole, if you figure out one of my accounts, you're going to have access to about 50.
It's same here because I'm too old to remember things.
Now, my wife would be the most secure person for passwords because she'll make one up and never be able to remember it. So she's got 10 or 15 for each account. It just depends what notebook she picks up when she actually does write something down.
I'll tell you.
Last time.
I'll tell you right now what my password is. It's the license number of the lady that used to live across the street to her car, but she's been dead about 5 years, and the car was gone for about 10 before that.
I went to Ivy Tech Community College up here for a little bit and worked in their IT department. The password they used on one of their security systems, crash dummy. And they actually got applauded by other IT people for using Crash Dummy as their password.
Okay.
Even though it's not really that secure, it has nothing to do with the school at all. So if you're just trying to think of, what password would they use, Ivy Tech 123 or whatever, Crash Dummy was about a perfect password outside of, someone brute forcing it, but.
Yeah, the firm, when they moved me from being on the help desk to a technical trainer and user support, took away all my help desk powers. Why the hell is user support part of my title if I can't support the users? But I still have my A- account for my administrative stuff. Can't do crap with it, but I still have it.
That wasn't me.
I don't know about y'all, but I am breaking up over the comments section here. They're going crazy in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess we started ignoring them kind of, but the two people in the room that had access to pull up their comments, I guess we could have read them manually.
Manually.
My brain is toast at this point today.
Speaking of updates, I got to work this morning, and there was an update for Microsoft Office. Evidently, the company has decided to go to Office 365.
Technically, Microsoft 365.
Yes.
And it took an hour and 15 minutes to update. And I'm sitting there going, I've already got tests running. I need to be able to do my paperwork. My supervisor's going to get to work anytime now. He wants to know that I'm actually working. And here I am waiting on the computer to go, recalculating. You have passed the waypoint. We're trying this one again.
What's the magic number now, Dan?
Oh, for my retirement?
Mm-hmm.
By this time next year, I will be on my final vacation from the factory ever. And
how many weeks?
Well, I mean, the rest of this year. I mean, I'll go in January 2nd, file for all my vacation time, come back about February 7th for one final day, and have a retirement dinner, and that's it. Good. It's kind of scary. I will no longer have that safety belt of the weekly paycheck that I've had for the last 45 years. You kind of get used to somebody giving you money for what little you do. But I'll just have to make do on my investments and whatever else. Somebody's going to have to buy some books. Let me tell you, somebody's going to have to buy some books. I don't know.
You're just going to have to get busy. That's all.
I've been busy.
Crank up the production on Captain Dan's CBD oils.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, if it becomes legal in Georgia, we got 68 acres and a tractor. I believe I'll be back in the plowing again.
Speaking of, there we go.
Although, CBD is, carp, bologna and dandelion, but.
I like the other one too, but we can't show that. It's not, we're still in prime time.
The other one?
Yeah. That's
I don't know how prime we are, but.
The third one that he made.
Oh, yeah.
No, that ain't mine.
Oh, there's Michaela.
That's the formula for Coca-Cola there.
Kiri, do you know what this is?
Ooh la la. Ooh, wait. Okay. Ra ra ro mama, gaga oh la la.
It's the formula for the bad romance.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'm surprised Kiri didn't get that. The king of the puns has been dethroned.
Not for long.
No. He's not been dethroned. You know, he's still a Padawan.
Merely a prince of puns.
Cindy Cap is the one that throws out the really bad ones.
Of course, I'm waiting.
Are you sure out is the direction that you intended to say?
I'm waiting for Kiri to pop one of his bad ones off because I got one waiting for him.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
The glove has been thrown down, ladies and gentlemen.
You didn't hear what he laid on the crowd when you went down the hall.
No, Joe might not have, but I had trouble opening the door to the bathroom.
All right, what is it?
Hang on. I gotta go back right to it. I had a different
Oh.
All right. I gotta scroll up and there we go. So Boy George decided to write a song about his very angry pet reptile. After playing his composition, he had a calmer chameleon.
Wow.
I was this close to having a hole kicked into my door. Oh Lord!
Oh, there's Michaela. Hi, Michaela. We're carrying on amongst ourselves here. We don't usually have a crowd this big.
Hey, it's not like we're BKM. It's not like we're going to read every comment. Well, we do read them, but just not out loud.
And most of us can't read anyway, so you know.
There are people that wish I could.
How to read. Rich's Oscar moment brought to you by Coke.
Yeah, she's on Facebook, Carl.
A cola.
Woo! Getting warm in here. 57 degrees outside, and the space heater just got it up to 84 in the room here, and I'm going. I'm gonna have to turn that bugger down.
Didn't you see me turn around and turn mine down a little bit ago?
Well, every time I close the door and stop trying to heat the rest of the house, because my wife is trying to save us money, so there's no heat on anywhere else.
I'll be back.
Whoa.
Oh, shoot. I've been looking up. I had these Cheech and Chong push puppets that came out about 15 years ago, and I've been trying to look things up, to sell in my eBay. So, oh yeah, that's right. I have a store now. It's called Better Days Vintage Collectibles, and man, oh man, it's a lot of work. But I'll tell you what, you get into learning a whole lot about marketing. With all the different things that you can do as opposed to just selling on eBay when you have a store, and so it's time consuming, but it's really it definitely keeps your mind and your brain active. And that
I'm sorry, Bill. When you said Cheech and Chong push puppets, my brain immediately added after push.
Well, you know what a push puppet is, the little things you push the bottom of them in their arms and all that.
Right, but my brain immediately went to drug pusher.
Well, they do have they're from the Up and Smoke movie, and they got the big Cheech and Chong stogies in their hands. They're holding them, so.
I don't think I think the Up and Spoke movie's a little older than 15 years.
No, but these push puppets are only that old because I can't remember where I got them. Maybe Suncoast or somewhere. They had them. I think the brand name was Free for All or something that put them out. They put out all kinds of crap. NECA, who puts out all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff and all the other things, they put out a whole line of Cheech and Chong figures and stuff. But
Suncoast has been gone for a little more than 15 years.
Yeah. And I got to find out more about the album because I'm going to list that Big Bamboo album eventually.
Oh,
I got
Up in Smoke 1978 film.
Yep.
Hey, I was actually
some of the
alive when it
greatest
came
minds
out.
of our time turned to mush that year.
Yeah, I was in high school still.
I just entered school.
I'm gonna keep quiet.
I just entered college that year.
Joe wasn't even a twinkle in his mommy and daddy's eye.
Nope. My mom and dad weren't even together at that point.
How long ago are you talking about?
78.
1978.
Well, believe it or not, tomorrow, that's 45 years ago. 45 years ago tomorrow is when I had a bad accident on a sled and woke up in the hospital. Severe concussion. Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
Is that what broke your funny bone to make you make such bad jokes?
No, I tossed that softball up there for Dan. You know, bad head injury 45 years ago.
Still ain't worn off.
I was expecting, so that explains it.
Yeah, well, we knew that.
I'm sorry, Barry.
And it was
be sitting across the water bottle.
And it was a Friday the 13th. That's the only reason I remember what day it was.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
January 13th. Friday, January the 13th, 1978.
I think it was the first one we had in quite a while, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, it's time to pull out my my Jason Voorhees. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. Guess what day it is?
I can see I will be locked in my lab all day at work tomorrow.
Oh,
waiting on time to get out of there where accidents could happen at any time.
Dan, when you're talking about that update and all that, boss comes in and says, I need this. You assholes upgraded it.
Well, he didn't have anything to do with that decision. I caught him by surprise, though, today. I was actually getting on the forklift ready to go get some samples for the stuff that he wants tested. And he was going to tell me to go get some samples to test it. And I'm going, should I make that remark or save it for later? Unfortunately, discretion became the better part of valor. So I just said, yeah, I'm on it. And
now, dude, I'm making a break for it.
Hey, we're still waiting on the warehouse to bring me stuff from last week, and they can't find it. So that means either it got put on the truck or it got other stuff stacked in front of it, so nobody can find it. And at this point, I don't really care. I just said, look, bring me some stuff from as early as you can the next day, and I'll save these that I've got, the half of what I need, and I'll do just one part of the tests on those. So that'll, the company doesn't have any of that data. I'm starting off with a brand new spreadsheet. It's empty. They want to see it filled up, so I'll do my best.
Sounds like
Oh, actually figured out some VBA programming today. I wanted to have something that would update every week of each month for a printout, and that's it. And I was looking around trying to find how to do the code, and then I go, I'm going to put my hat on and my safety glasses and walk around out in the plant and see if the warehouse brought me that stuff that I need. And by the time I got through with that 30-minute walk looking for the material that I need to make my boss happy, I had figured out how to do the code. And turns out it's not the way that I was envisioning it. There was something a little bit simpler, and it'll work. Whoever does the job after me, if they want to update it, they might have to change a couple of numbers, but
I'm not a new viewer, Joe Dog. I don't know why it didn't put my name on there.
Oh.
That was me responding to Donna.
Okay, well, never mind. I'll just turn that off then.
Let's just say it took 12 nested if-then statements in one line of code. Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like you just gave Joe and Rich nightmares.
Hey, that was the simple way. I couldn't figure out the complicated way. After about an hour of doing, trying to figure out exactly what question to ask Google so I could get a hint.
So I glitched.
Google.
What was the part that was supposed to give me nightmares?
The solution to my little programming problem turned out to be 12 layers of nested if-then statements.
12, that's nothing.
I know. It'll go up to 52, I think.
That ain't me.
They're coming to take Carrie away, haha. They're coming to take Carrie away. Oh, yeah, haha.
I use and abuse
They're gonna have to
nested
put up a
statements.
fight to take me away.
I used to have that 45 of that song. And if you turned it over on the B side, the label that said "They're Coming to Take Me Away" by Napoleon, whatever the numeral was after it.
Napoleon III, I think, or something.
Okay. I figured you might know. It was printed in reverse.
Yep.
So if you played the B side, it played it in reverse.
That sounds like
the whole song. It
sounded like the Muppet, the Swedish chef, trying to sing the song badly.
It was probably where the Beatles got the idea for a lot of that stuff. But something else I got today, Dan, you might like.
Got it.
Yeah, do you? Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yep. I got.
I think I picked that up back in the 70s, so it probably wasn't the first pressing.
Yeah, this one's a 1969 one. Yep.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, and I did get word today that they are reconsidering doing away with my job after I retire. Evidently, someone figured out that someone in management would have to do it if they did away with my job.
Well, you said you're the only.
Long as they don't do away with it before you retire,
country, right?
Yeah.
So, is it a manager doing it at the other plants then, or?
I'm doing all of it. Nobody else is doing it.
Oh, so you get stuff shipped to you from the other plants?
Yes, I do.
Run test on. Okay.
Yes, I do. About 4 times a year. Yeah, and sometimes we get contractors and installers coming in, so we test against our competition as well.
Oh,
Yeah, so when it comes to who makes the best fiberglass insulation, I'm the guy that knows because I actually test it.
You're the guy that
okay.
knows, and you ain't telling.
Oh, I tell them all. I tell it. I'll tell anybody that asks. Um, our competition runs a close fourth, and we've got uh, three plants in production in the country. So the one of our plants that makes the worst stuff ever is still better than the pink stuff and the other guys.
Really?
Okay, I thought you made the pink stuff.
No, no, ours is now white, but they're looking for a way to have it dyed blue. But
The
the chemistry is a little
competition
weird.
trademark
Yep, yep.
the
The
that flavor of pink.
that pink stuff, and they bought the cartoon character as their mascot. And ours was before ours was just the standard yellow. No, no.
What's your brand?
I can't say that. I can't.
I
say
thought you
that.
worked for them.
I do. That's why I can't say that. I will get in trouble.
However,
I
we can
can't say
easily
the name of the
figure out that it's not-
competition either.
Well,
I can describe it. Everybody
Oh,
knows. But
we can say it.
no, 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 no. I don't want to get in trouble.
Dun,
Dun-dun.
dun, 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 dun.
We didn't say it.
That's what we sell up here.
Well, I'll tell you, that pink stuff company went all out on their mascot costume.
They didn't make it out of fiberglass too, did they?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably one of the best mascot costumes I've seen. I mean, it ranks up there with the NFL quality.
Oh wow.
Yeah, when Owen Corning bought the rights for the mascot, that sent them through the roof.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, you couldn't get anything else up here.
Well,
and then pretty soon the others started filtering in again a little bit.
That's too bad because they're still in fifth place, and some of their stuff is sixth place as far as how good you can buy. They are catering to people who want the insulation soft enough to lay down and take a nap in.
And wake up cheer than a mofo.
It's not that good for insulating. So I test it. I'm just saying. There's two other competition, two other companies we're in competition with, whose stuff consistently comes out better quality for everything that I test it for.
I don't doubt you at all.
That's it, but
yeah, I don't doubt you at all in the least bit. I 100% believe you, but I'm just saying there's something to be said about branding.
Yeah,
and
that is the secret to their success. Plus,
people
the other
won't.
half of that, they are catering to requests from the installers that are their customers. Used to be
right.
Okay. Back in the day, you should know this. Back in the day, in the back of a comic book, there were ads, and one of them was for something called itching powder. That was made out of fiberglass dust, basically.
Yep.
and it did itch like crazy. It hasn't for about 20 years now, no matter who makes it. But, you know, that was the thing. And everybody wanted it where it didn't itch, where it was soft. And basically, the softer you make it, you can make it to where it doesn't itch and it doesn't hurt the quality. But the softer you make it, the worse the quality is.
Well, some of the old timers actually say asbestos is the best insulation still to this day, regardless of health hazards. They say if you don't puncture it, you have no problem with it. There's no, there's no health hazard at all unless there's exposure to it. As long as you're not exposing it, then it's fine as anything.
Well,
what about?
Now, I don't go by that, but I know a lot of the old timers do.
What about stone wool, Dan? Is that good stuff?
That is some of the oldest stuff that was ever invented. From what I understand, it is a great health hazard to the people who manufacture it up until OSHA became a real thing, and people started being required to wear dust masks and earplugs and hard hats and things like that. But I will say, as far as I know, it's the most fireproof of any kind of spun material insulation. I have watched people testing stuff, and believe me, if you've got foam, polystyrene foam insulation,
spray-in foam,
that's just fuel for a fire.
Oh yeah. Well, it's pretty much plastic.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Yeah, pretty much. It is.
It's 100% plastic.
It will insulate decently, but if you're putting up something that might eventually catch on fire, I'd rethink that supplier. I'd rethink that thing. If you've got it someplace in something sealed where fire can never get to it.
Well, not just fire. You got to make sure that it's not going to reach temperatures above its ignition point too.
Yeah, and I don't know what the ignition point is on that, but it's less than the ignition point of a cigarette. So.
Well, no, it's melting point.
Good night, Carl.
Good night. And its melting point is less than a cigarette. Its ignition point is actually higher.
Oh.
Well, that's also why houses today are completely consumed in 5 minutes, and your fire departments are 8 to 9 minutes away.
Oh, I would pay for 8 to 9 minutes away.
Yeah. Well, that's the average in the cities.
Out here, I mean, we've got a volunteer fire department, and they do their best to get here as quickly as possible. Now, I've had the supervisors show up at a fire within 10 minutes, but the rest of the crew about 20 to 35.
Oh, they say
they've got to come from everywhere.
Than actually get here.
Yeah, this is a volunteer fire department. They've got to come from everywhere. This is not a firehouse where people are on duty in rotation 24/7.
They got to go there first, and then they come to you.
Well, a lot of them keep their gear at home, so that they don't have to go to a firehouse. They just open a special closet, I imagine. All their stuff is right there. They're putting it on as they getting in the car, and they meet the truck.
Some of them have it in the truck.
Yeah, well, I mean, they meet the fire truck.
Yeah.
On the way, so It's kind of like a tailgate with, but nobody bothers to bring the hot dogs. So,
I know the hot dog is going to be inside in the refrigerator.
mm-hmm. Now we did have a fire here. Had a box fan in the window right there. Bugger caught on fire about 6 o'clock in the morning. About 5:30, excuse me, right before my alarm clock was supposed to go off, so I could go to work. Thank God it didn't happen after I'd already left for work.
Hold on, sorry.
Where? For East Tennessee mountains, including the Smoky Mountains.
Yes.
Right.
No, we're not getting a snowstorm radio. Thank you.
I thought Joe Dog was a member of the volunteer fire department and he had to leave.
Joe Dog would probably be able to retire with disability from volunteer fire department. I'm sorry. He has lived a very active life, and not all of it has been advantageous to being able to continue being a volunteer fireman.
I got an alert on my phone just this morning. It was just saying be weather aware. It didn't give any kind of warnings or watches or anything. Just said be weather aware. Like, do we need an alert for that?
Well, with the storms that were rolling through, yeah. Joe,
they're such alarmists.
You know what a road tech miller is, don't you?
Road tech miller?
Yeah.
Just for like milling asphalt, you mean? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work with machine number 3. The serial number on it was 003.
Dirt was still clean, and I think they were still putting asphalt with the white side up at that point.
Yeah. It was the...
I don't know if you can hear my wife cackling in the background from that
one. Well, just to tell you, it was the first unit sold. There was 2 prototypes.
Oh.
It was the first unit sold. I used to work with it.
Wow.
And the city of Chattanooga is still using it.
No, it crapped out after 20 years.
Oh.
This unit was sold before Noah.
Yeah. But Joe, I used to work with it. We didn't have to wear masks, hard hats, or hearing protection next to it.
Nowadays, earring protection is a good part of OSHA policy there.
Yeah, no,
because everybody's got earrings.
I used to walk along the groove with the shovel and scrape the corner of the groove out, and just sort of flip it over into the next pass. Okay. My hearing is shot now.
Yeah, we're supposed to wear hearing protection. Kind of depends on the operation going on. As inspectors, we can be as close or as far away from the machines as we kind of want. But like I'll wear it if they're doing a bunch of saw cutting and stuff. As far as masks go, that actually just kind of became a thing for us on the job sites. With them cutting concrete and stuff, all the silica dust and everything.
Yeah, there's a special thing about a disease you can get from inhaling
silicosis.
Silicosis. Yep. Although the actual name is about 6 blocks long.
Right.
It's been shortened to silicosis, but
well, they're supposed to use most of the like when we're doing saw cutting on the project that was on this last year, they all have water hooked up to those blades.
Yep.
So there's no dust really coming out of that. It's more when we're doing bridge deck demolition. There's no water generally hooked to those. But we tell them, hey, have something out there wetting the deck down to keep dust at a minimum. So
Make the OSHA guy happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I got a write up at job at work from the safety man for not having my eye protection or hard hat on.
Mm-hmm.
But let me give you the situation. We were working out in a field. It was lunchtime, and I was sitting on the step of my truck. Everybody else was gone.
Sound like the OSHA guy just had a little bit more than he could stand of a certain Joe Dog. Let's see what I can do.
Yeah, well, where he screwed up is
Sounds like the OSHA guy was packing cocktail weenies and was trying to take it out on the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the asshole made the mistake of saying to me, well, I said, dude, it's lunchtime. I'm the only one on the job site. What's going to fall and hit me in the head? He goes, well, if you don't have it on, get your ass back in the truck.
That's when he threw the monkey wrench at your head.
And I went, thank you. Climbed back up in the truck. Went to the union steward when I got back to the yards and says, we got him. He goes, what'd he do? Quote, if you're not going to put on your hard hat and safety glasses, get your ass back in the truck. He goes, let's go.
See, when I worked at NDOT, I told our safety director, I said, I'm going to be out here on this project. I don't suggest you come through here when we're pouring concrete. He goes, why not? I said, because most likely, depending on what I'm doing at that point, I may or may not have my hard hat on. Well, what do you mean? If I'm bent over doing a test, that hard hat gets 3 chances. First time it falls off, I put it back on. Second time it falls off, I put it back on. The third time it falls off, I get pissed off at it, chuck it across the bridge deck, finish my test, and then I'll go pick it up and put it back on.
Now, there's a little known fact about road paving and Joe Dog that no one has realized.
What?
Joe Dog is the originator of the prank of putting a pair of rubber boots where the asphalt is going to cover up so that the soles of them are sticking out when the inspector is due about 10 minutes later.
No, I never did that. It was concrete.
It was concrete.
Concrete, yeah. A likely story.
And it works best if you fill the boots up with the concrete first.
Yeah, because they would get flattened out otherwise.
Yeah. That way it looks like
they'll float to the top when you vibrate it. Easy, Richie.
I'm waiting on the comments now about vibrations. Yes, and I'm sure somebody's going to make a Beach Boys reference. So. Good.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
they're ignoring us now. We haven't been posting their comments the entire show. They're pissed off.
Some of the best vibrations on a job site is when a roller goes by.
You can feel it from your soles of your feet to the feelings in your teeth.
Hey, when you've been out on the job site for 8 hours already, your feet are hurting. You just stand in one spot and you just wait for that vibrating roller to go by, and you just, oh God, yes, thank you. Now hurry up and back up and come back.
Excuse me, that one jumped out.
I think that one was trying to escape.
I think my soul left my body.
You're not fooling us. You sold that one a long time ago. Oh, dear. Okay, now what are we going to do for the next 30 minutes till the end of the show?
I was going to continue and say that's why you don't see very many female equipment operators on the rollers, but
I would imagine that's a highly sought after job.
The reason why you'll never see them on is because they'll never get off.
Well,
okay, phrasing. They're trying to get off.
Phrasing. This is not the green room.
I didn't realize
just in time. Caught myself just in time.
I was going to wonder if we were going to remind everyone this was not the green room.
And Dawn is asking, Rich.
How's your back, Rich?
I'm coping. It'll be what it'll be until they either find my MRI or decide to have me go ahead and get a new one.
And probably charge you again for the new one, even though they lost the other one.
Oh, charge my insurance.
Yeah.
It's been
Get 2 of them. They're small.
So I would be surprised if they don't want me to get a new one anyway.
Gotcha.
Oh, when I had my second opinion back surgery, the doctor wanted me to bring my most recent X-ray and MRI. This was after I had my first surgery. I'm saying I'm not right. Something's wrong. I need a second opinion. So they politely sent him the X-rays before surgery and the MRI before surgery. He's going, what the hell can I do with this? So he went and took, he had an X-ray machine there at his office. He took an X-ray on my back. He goes, oh, you're getting another MRI. I said, they've declined to give me another MRI. He goes, if you don't get another MRI, you are off work till I say you can go back to work. So they said, okay, we'll pay for an MRI. The doctor calls me and says, wherever you are, sit down. Call somebody to come get you. You are off work until surgery.
Ooh.
He would not. That's the shape my back was in. He says, if you fall, you could be paralyzed. Dumbass city had me walking the landfill picking up trash. Because they thought I was taking it.
Isn't that where the trash is supposed to be? Is it landfill?
Well, the trash that blows off coming in.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe if he falls over and is paralyzed, he'll die, and we won't have to pay the rest of the insurance money.
And to this day, I've not been back to work since that day.
Well, I'm looking forward to retirement, but I don't want it on medical reasons.
I'd go nuts.
And first thing I did when I was fully retired, gone, settlement, all that, I told my Donna, let's go get breakfast. She goes, okay, what do you want? I said, I want pancakes. Sounds like a plan. So we went to the pancake house, Dan.
Uh-huh.
Where's the place that's called the Pancake House?
Oh, Chattanooga? I don't know.
No, it's a little north of Chattanooga.
Okay. I'm not familiar.
Gatlinburg.
Oh, that's a little north and east and uphill. And
we drove to Gatlinburg for a pancake breakfast and drove home. And the great thing about it, it was a Wednesday.
A Wednesday?
Yeah.
Not seeing how the greatness comes in there.
During work time.
Oh. How many of your former workplaces did you have to drive through to get to Gatlinburg?
None. It's coming home that we, had the bag in the car.
I'm sure you smiled and waved at the...
Now here's one where I can't tell where I worked, even though I don't work there anymore. But I used to work at a place that when somebody ordered something from our store and we didn't have it, they would send one of us to another store to go pick it up. What's that, Joe?
What color is it?
It's in the bag.
It's orange.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised you don't have a collection of traffic cones somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just to piss people off.
Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know. What is it?
I would assume a store.
The third season of The Walking Dead. Thing is, my third season of Walking Dead, I sold to McKay's.
Or did you?
Exactly what was that you sold to McKay?
Yeah.
My entire Walking Dead collection.
Minus the third season.
Let's just hope that Joe Doug was not in the habit of burning, shall we say, home movies onto CDs and putting them in different cases.
I am still definitely.
I've seen that episode.
Hey,
yes, I knew Richie would get that reference.
Hey, Dan. I'm Bill.
It's the beard, isn't it?
I'm Bill.
Now there are two of them. God save me.
I'd have to turn off my blur from my background to actually use any of my stuff on OBS right now.
It's not a train wreck. It's just a couple of go-karts ran into each other. How dare you talk politics in here, sir?
How dare you?
Oh my God, his head came off.
Mine's bigger.
What is that?
That's what Batman said.
I don't have a Walking Dead, but I got this guy, and his top of his head came off too.
Colossal
What the
Red
hell?
Dragon miniature for the Dungeons and Dragons game, the miniatures game that was out in 2005.
2004, good year. That's when I graduated high school.
And about this, when you said Dungeons and Dragons,
babies.
About this, that the company says they're going to go back on the people that
Miniature. Most of the miniatures are this big.
That they're going back on the people that produced stuff that was allowed before, but now it's
the OGL nightmare.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's no longer 1.1; it's now 2.0.
Yeah. Well,
and who knows what else they've changed?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Take me to court with it, please, because there is an ex post facto law in the United States.
Well, it's a perpetual license that was granted by it. So unless they explicitly have done something to screw up, where they actually use like Mind Flare or Displacer Beast or Beholder or some specific IP that is going to cause them to be able to pull the license from them, the original 1.0 A. If they can't prove that, then they can't just go, you know what, it's retroactive. You know, you can't produce anything else. You know, any monies you're still collecting on this old stuff. Now, the thing is, if they sign on the 1.1, then yeah, or technically now the 2.0, yeah, then that can go ahead and pull that out, because the language of the 2.0, when you agree to it, is saying, yes, you agree to have your old license pulled. So those people who are still producing currently under the 1.0A are safe. Now, once that 2.0 drops, who knows if you can still produce new stuff under the 1.0A, but everyone who has produced stuff won't get gigged for the stuff, or shouldn't be able to be gigged for the stuff that they've put out. But this is also Hasborg. I like that. Someone somewhere coined the term Hasborg because, of course, they have to assimilate everything. They're the Microsoft of toys. But Hasborg is trying to go ahead and, suck up every penny that they possibly can.
But can they go back to stuff that was already permitted under the...
Well, like I said, because the 1.0 was already in existence, and because it is a perpetual license, meaning that this license is granted in perpetuity for good and forever, they can't come back and go, no, it doesn't exist anymore. No. You gave them that lifetime license, that perpetual license. They have to screw up to get that license pulled before you can say, no, it's not in existence for that anymore. So Pathfinder should be safe. Kobold Press and everything that they've put out for both the Pathfinder, Midgard, and, well, actually, it shouldn't be just both. And for everything they put out for Midgard and all that, for the 5e stuff, they should be fine as well.
Hey, Rich.
Yes, sir.
I want to come out with a Steamboat Willie versus Sherlock Holmes video game. I think I'm safe on that, aren't I? Because they're both now, as of January of 2023, they're both in public domain. So
should be.
Well, they are. I heard it on the news, but
with the Steamboat Willie stuff, Disney might try some sort of flex. But the characters for Sherlock Holmes have been in the public domain for a while, even though some of the novels and short stories weren't quite yet. But now, as of the first of this year, everything Sherlock Holmes
they all
that was originally produced by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is now now other stuff that folks have produced since then. That might not be in the public domain, even though the characters are. Like stuff from Elementary and the new BBC Sherlock and stuff like that. If you try to do some of the stuff with that, that's probably...
I can't make a video game or a comic book about the 7% solution, but I can make one about whatever of Holmes, whatever, the Speckled Band or things of that nature.
The Holmes stories are in public domain now. Nicholas Myers might come after you for a 7% solution thingy. Then again,
well, that's what I'm saying. You can't.
He might just laugh and say, "Pay me 10%."
Yeah, it really depends on the creator. Some creators would be like, "Go for it."
Yeah, really.
Blessings granted, and some would be like, "No, just because utter the words you owe us royalties. Yeah, you got some very laid back ones, and some creators are just complete dicks. I mean,
yeah.
I do want to see somebody put something out Steamboat Willie and just a kind of toy with the mouse. And I don't mean the mouse Steamboat Willie, I mean the mouse.
Mouse toy. Carl's gone to bed. Where's the cats?
Yeah.
Right with Donna
Sitting
now.
up on the railing.
Like,
leave me alone, you little bastards. There you go, Donna.
I keep telling Carl not to worry about the cats sitting up on the second or third floor railing and that, because they got 9 lives. They probably only used about 4 of them up.
Well, with as danger-seeking as Kelvin is, he might be on his 8th or 9th life as it is at the moment.
He's already renewed his subscription twice.
Yeah. I did instruct Carl to
grant him extra regenerations.
Yeah.
I was about ready to say maybe he's been toting handles around, and he's actually the next incarnate of the Doctor's cat. Oh dear God, how many lives do Gallifreyan cats get?
Oh.
Well, I did tell Carl to go ahead and make sure that he gets the little computer vacuum to get all the cat hair out of his equipment. Because about every other day I see Carl posting a picture of one of the cats sprawled out over the top of some of his tech, and I can just only imagine what the inside's going to look like.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate getting cat hair in my equipment.
Talking about the Doctor Who, I found out some of these Doctor Who fans don't have a sense of humor.
This is true. This is true.
That's any fandom. I mean, I grew up with a lot of Doctor Who fanatics that were very, we'll just say OCD about the Doctor, and how dare you? Because I'm irreverent and I give 0 S.
Yeah, well, Rich, me and you would get along great because I was at a Doctor Who convention and made up some stuff and created my own crazy looking screwdriver. And somebody goes, "What are you?" And I said, "I'm the 64th Doctor." There's not 64 Doctors that you know of.
There is now.
Do you know how you really screw with a Doctor Who fan? When you see somebody walking by with the fez on, like, whoever, and they have the red fez on and that, you go up to him and you say, "Oh, Boris Karloff. Oh, that's wonderful."
Or what you do is you look at how they're cosplaying. So you figure out whether they're new Who or old Who, and then you just start mixing Doctor names. Oh, it's Matt Tennant.
Or you Who.
Oh, you're John Hartnell. You're Tom McCoy. People just start twitching.
I know you're using those as examples.
Dan twitching. Dan's eyes twitching, Rich.
Oh no! I know exactly what he's talking about, and I pretty much it doesn't bother me that much. I actually sat and watched Chris Chibnall's era without losing any
brain cells,
blood from slashing my wrists.
From biting through your lip trying to keep your mouth closed?
Well,
hey, I'm not a strict constructionist, and I don't own the show.
Well, you know what the new Doctor Who catchphrase is, don't you?
What?
What the hell is this?
What? What? Or I know these teeth.
No. There's one that comes after that. What the hell is going on?
How we'll really know if it's 10 come again, phrasing, is if during any of the specials, he's like, Allons-y, we'll know it's 10. If not, then we know it's 14.
Yeah, they're going to have to come up with a different catchphrase for 14.
Well, and it was also.
Are you kidding me? That's a good one.
Of course, it was also foretold in the 50th anniversary that it was going to happen, that it could happen.
True. Yeah. You may
I gotta watch that
old,
someday.
Some of the old faces, but only the favorites.
It's actually hinted at in the 70s, maybe early 80s. I don't remember exactly when Tom Baker regenerated, but the visitor that came and was part of his regeneration,
the Watcher,
from 4 into 5, the Watcher, also hinted at some of that.
Yeah.
As 10 would say, timey-wimey stuff.
Mm-hmm. The moment has been prepared for.
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
Creaky cherry.
Freaky weaky.
Now. You're letting us all know entirely too much about what videos you own to that cartoon.
The dragon you see over my right shoulder is the unboxed version of this. This is my wife's, which is worth several $100s. That's mine. Probably still worth a couple $100. And we're not ready to sell them anytime soon.
Yep.
It's a toy. You're supposed to open them and play with them.
That's what she said.
Unless you get a damn shield that doesn't want to connect back up to his arm again, a stupid Gundam piece of crap.
That has
gonna
been
sell
played
it.
with.
Who wants to buy it?
That also gave a table full of players a heart attack.
Mm-hmm. You took it out of the box.
No, they were third level, and I'm like, okay, here's the boss. Yeah, they.
Mm-hmm. What is the saving throw for having your character not shit themselves?
They mother effed me. And then they started getting scared
I think it involves rolling about 20 d20s. If you get above a 5,
I kept a straight face as I was drawing out the map, and they're like, "You're serious? No. All right, everybody, I want initiative." And then I took it off the map and put the real boss down. They're like, "You son of a." I'm like, yes.
I gotta test something here. So
okay. Apparently
on
that's Joe
the
sorry.
So on my regular page, my name didn't show up in the comments. It showed Facebook user, but when I'm looking at it from my artwork page, it shows up as my name. So I'm gonna, I'll post a link to my store from my artwork page and see if that shows up as Facebook user or if it shows up. No, it showed up as the artwork though. I guess. I don't know what the hell's going on. One has access and the other one doesn't or something. I don't know.
Dang it, Bill. Now you got a song stuck in my head.
What's that?
I've seen better days. And that's all I really remember of the song, which is why it's stuck in my head. Otherwise, I could listen to it all the way through. But now the OCD is kicking in, going, "What's the rest of the song? What's the frequency, Kenneth?" You know. So
you're going to get that song stuck in my head.
Did you know that particular little "What's the Frequency" Kenneth thing got worked into a Spider Robinson story?
Spider Robinson.
Yeah. It got into a Callahan's Bar story. Well, no, I think it was a Lady Sally's house story. Okay. Real world history. Was it Dan Rather got attacked on the
A
street?
couple of guys broke into the room.
We're hollering, what's the frequency, Kenneth, beating the crap out of him?
Yep.
Okay. And REM turned it into a song. Spider Robinson turned into a story where there was a character that had a resemblance to Dan Rather, and evidently, due to his hijinks in the story, the characters administering the beatdown thought that Dan Rather was the character in the story. This is still story logic. So there was a frequency that this guy named Kenneth knew. They needed to know it in order to thwart the good guys. And unfortunately, they picked the look-alike instead of the real Kenneth. And I didn't give any major plot points away in that. That was pretty good. You should read.
Dan.
You should read Spider Robinson. Yes.
I got a great plot story for you.
You write it.
No, this is beautiful. This is the idea. You know the actress Julia Roberts?
Yes.
She finds out that her grandfather was adopted. She's not really a Roberts.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I'm waiting on the punchline.
Just wait. That or check out my Facebook page.
Nope.
I don't.
Timing is everything.
I don't click on it. Oh God, why do I see John Lemon having had something to do with this joke?
Actually, it's not a joke. It's a breaking news story from TMZ. It's real.
Okay. So, what does it have to do with the price of cracking rum in the?
I don't know. I just thought it was something to throw everything off so we don't get on a roll to end the show.
We're a little late, people. So good night, everybody.
So, don't stop if you've heard this one. Why did the walrus go to the Tupperware party? He was looking for a tight seal.
And you told that joke on purpose.
Yeah.
You go.
Who knows what movie that's from?
Somebody gonna get you for that one. It ain't gonna be me.
I know who's gonna get me for this one.
It ain't gonna be me. Oh Lord!
Just think, you got all weekend with me, Kiri.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, please tell me your tables are near each other.
Close enough to where I can say, "Hey, Kiri, did you?"
Oh, good. I thought handcuffs were involved. Well, they may still be.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody.
See, I was.
I didn't say that. Did I? Did that come out loud?
No, Bill drowned you out, so you're safe.
Yeah, I saved you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure both Joe and Donna would handcuff me.
With different purposes in mind, I'm sure.
Hey, Kiri,
I was being nice by not telling an uncle joke all night long.
Kiri, I know how to get up to the roof of the DoubleTree. I'll show you. Give you an overlook at Chattanooga.
Ooh, that sounds pretty interesting.
Hey, skunk.
Yep.
Oh God. Isn't it 10 o'clock yet?
6 more minutes according to my clock.
That's my boy.
Hey, Dan, what do you get when you cross the genes of a cow and an elephant?
Your funding pulled an investigation by the grants committee.
Exactly.
I thought it was going to be a pair of Levi's in a big and tall store.
Okay.
So,
right.
did
So
what do you
anybody
find-
got anything they need to plug? The Amy Hale.
Oh yeah, yeah. The link to that is way far back up in the.
Yeah, Carl provided it, but
yeah, Carl provided it.
I flashed it on screen for a little bit. Or,
yeah.
Well, no, I've never flashed it on the scene, ladies and gentlemen. But
go on Facebook. It's been in Facebook stories. I've seen Brian post it. It's out there. And donate.
Michaela's announcement at 8 Central, which would be tomorrow.
Okay, well, I'll miss that, so somebody needs to let me know. And
I'll be missing
there
it.
you go. You found it.
I found it. Yeah.
There you go.
The GoFundMe /F/love for the Hales. A capital L in the number 4 and a capital H on Hales.
And I think Brian started that, didn't he? That GoFundMe.
Yep. BKM is the one that is the organizer and the founder of it.
Right. Just to let people know.
There's the long version.
And for the long version, just cut off everything from the question mark on after the Hales, and everything up to the Hales is all you need to actually get there.
That's good.
You can also go to GoFundMe.com and just search for the Hales, and you'll be able to find it.
And tell people what's going on with them about this. Is it
they've got
lack
some
of insurance?
medical bills.
Medical.
Well, I know that, but I mean, I didn't know if insurance wasn't covering it all or what. I couldn't remember what it
they
said.
still owe. So yeah, it is beyond.
This is after what the insurance
Copay
would cover.
Yes. This is, and this doesn't count anything new. This is just stuff dealing with the fallout of COVID and job issues and stuff like that during that time frame. And Amy and John are wonderful, wonderful people. I've briefly talked to them in the green room many a time. They are just wonderful, funny people, and it's a real shame that the vid hit them like it hit them. So,
and if you don't think that you can contribute anything to the GoFundMe, go buy some of Amy's books because she's a damn good writer.
Yeah.
Purchase Amy's books. Amy also does book formatting. So if you go to her author page, you'll find a link to her book formatting page that could help as well. And then if because of your own financial situations, if you are not allowed to contribute via GoFundMes and things of this nature, there are other ways if you reach out to Michaela and BKM for you to be able to help them out as well in the way of gift cards for like gas cards and stuff like that, because whatever they don't have to put into the gas tank for them to get to work and the doctor's appointments and stuff like that, then that's more of their money that they can put towards these expenses. And same with if you give them a grocery card or something like that. So any help can be appreciated.
All right, we're going to have to cut out because Dan's got to get his show started. We're not even going to run the exit. So with that, we're going to say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Adios, amigos.
Take a light.
Mwah! Good night, everybody.